gonna get a lot today. We got all the boys in the house. All the boys, and most of them from Tennessee. We're going to let that slide. We know Bill is still in the house. It's Tony G, JFL Live, Big Hen's birthday. So I'm going to start it off by saying, what's up, Johnny Jaguar? What's happening, man?
Oh, man, I'm excited for today's show, man. We get to hear a lot of stories about Big Hen that I can harass them every day on. So I'm definitely looking inside for these stories that we've never heard yet that's going to be out the box. So, what about you, Big Ham? How you feel being 22 today?
It's your boy birthday weekend bash, baby. Yeah, man, you know what it is, big dog. I got my boys in the building. So y'all don't know, now you about to know. I got my dog that I ain't seen in about 14 years. And I'm going to tell you this, it's a blessing. I'm going to tell you it's a true God's blessing to have him back in my boy's life. Dre Starling, what's up, man?
What's up, Big John, man? Good to be here, man. It's been a while, long time coming. Still family, always.
Bean, what's going on, baby?
What's going on, baby? Glad to be here. Happy birthday.
Al, what do you do?
How you doing there, sir? You doing well?
What's happening, baby?
For real?
Yo, what's happening, baby?
What's up with you, big fella? Hey, man, I'm happy to be here. Happy birthday to you. And also happy belated to Andre. Your birthday was yesterday. So that's how we started that thing up.
Y'all see that? 8th and 9th, baby. My dog. Hey, man, we about to get this thing started. JFL Live. We thank y'all for tuning in, baby. This is how we finna do this. Tony G, what you got? What's up with Tony Corner, man? Talk to me, man.
Hey, so in Tony's talks today, this is what we're going to clear up. Listen. I told y'all when this thing started, this presidential race, everybody done broke out of friendship because of who they voted for. And we know this thing was going to get crazy, but it's time for everybody to chill and heal. And, you know, one thing about everything that's happened over the last 4 days, you now know the person next to you, you know where they stand. And if they popped up on TV, you really know where they stand. So there's no, everybody came out of hiding. Nobody's hiding anymore. So you know who your friends are, you know who's standing out, and you know, we need to start healing. And the one thing we need to do is take care of our neighborhoods, and that's what JFL always do. So God bless everybody. Let's get ourselves back together, and let's try to have a better year than we had last year, and still be safe. Now, before we get into your birthday, John,
go ahead.
I got to do this all over again. Big Al, introduce yourself, because that was a sorry introduction. Big Al, please introduce yourself again.
Oh man, well, hey, well, I'm definitely happy to be here, man. Been 2020 surely has left a stamp on the year, on people's lives. So so I'm always happy to be around my boys, man. We go back way back, and I'm sure y'all gonna hear some stuff today that we're gonna probably need to keep on here today.
Yeah.
So, but I show all love to everybody.
Hey, so Johnny Jaguar, what we got going on while the show going on?
Man, we're gonna bless somebody today with some money. Yes, some cash money. Make sure you have Cash App. Lex is gonna roll about 12 to 15 questions about Big Hen throughout the chat. So make sure you answer them. You can't cheat. And the winner is gonna get some cash. Second place and third place are gonna get some signed photos. So once we figure out the winners, we'll send you a message. Make sure you give us your address so you can get them cool prizes and that straight cash.
There it is.
I like it.
Hey, this is what we finna do, man. It's open. It's open. But we ain't gonna talk crazy stuff. We'll leave all the big other stuff out. But it's everything. So you know what I'm saying? Leave it out. Give the people a little bit of something, man. Hey, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what am I gonna tell them about. You gotta say, nah.
Like what Big Al gonna play on here?
So I think somebody had a question. Johnny Jaguar, what was one of the questions they had, what y'all had for the boys, man?
So what was your first impression when you all met John? When you first met him? What y'all first thought?
Go ahead, Dre.
Sure. Man, I mean, that question there is funny. I mean, when I first met him, we was in middle school at St. Pius, a private Catholic school where we were the St. Pius demons. And then this big dude walked in. So, I mean, it was the first, he was big, he's all intimidating, looking scared, and then you hear him talk. And you realize he's soft as cotton. That was my first impression. My first impression of him back then in the middle school at St. Pius.
Oh no, it's good. I'm talking Scott. Hey, Al.
Man, well, I don't even think you remember the first time I seen him, but I played against him in the center league football.
We did.
And when you go across city and you play, and then you got a lot of different teams playing, but then you go to the field that you playing, and you realize you've been sharing a helmet with the one other big guy in the league, but he killing me. He come across the field looking like made me reevaluate myself. I thought I was big. Man, this guy here on the junior pro level, that's old school, Pee Wee League. This guy was out here throwing people.
Bro, that's so crazy, Al. You just brought that back. It's crazy.
The center league had 1, 2X or 3X helmet. And you had to, I was like, man.
As soon as I got to play, they said I had to share that helmet.
Exactly.
I remember that. Man, that's man.
For sure.
No. Hey, Gato, what you remember, Gato? What you remember, Gato?
Man, the first time I seen you was when St. Pius played W.A. Bass in basketball. And you know, we had Tyrese and JR and Avery, rest in peace. And we had all of these guys. And Tyrese was our big guy. Tyrese was 6'3", 6'4" back then. And then when you walked in the gym, you already 6'5". And like, is that a coach or is he playing?
He broke our goal.
And yeah, he broke the rim, actually. When he dunked, he broke the rim, and that was the end of the game. So
Baby Shaq.
Yeah.
Me seeing that, I was like, oh man, this guy's a different animal, man. So that was my first impression.
Bing.
Oh, mine is more from an adult standpoint, because I just remember being with Coach Fichtner when y'all playing basketball and looking at you like, man, this guy is in middle school looking at me in my face. And so like that for me was the first time I got to see you. And then we'll talk later about like really getting to know you. But I think them early years being with Coach Fitzgerald, watching you, Dre and Buck, them, all of y'all play and in the AAU basketball scene, for me, that was the first time I laid eyes on you. I'm like, this boy, he's not in high school yet. And then it tags on to what Dre Starlin said. Like, once you hear you talk, you be like, that's coming out of that.
Like that voice goes to that body.
Yeah. It didn't match at all. So, but yeah, so that's what I remember. That was my first impression.
Hey, oh man, y'all brought back, man. It's funny, man, that when y'all talking, man, it's like it comes back just a little bit. Like what Al said, I remember that, man. It's crazy. It's great. Johnny, what other question they have for us, man? What other question you got for them? I'm just letting.
What was it like? What was it like seeing John progress? You know, from middle school, high school, college, pros. I mean, when I moved to Jacksonville about 9 years ago, John Henderson, mean, tough, slap him in the face. He's scary. When you really meet him, he's a teddy bear. I'm like, this is him, you know. So, what was it like seeing him grow up? You know, as he progressed and his football playing got better and better.
Let me tell you a story about that. How that mean streak stopped at University of Tennessee. So y'all know how the campus is, right? So I'm walking. Man, no, I'm not paying attention to my facial expression. I'm not paying attention. But they, as people look, they thought I was just mean. You know, the red part of they'll just move. Everybody would just move. So man, I had to change it. Man, I had to start smiling because I thought I ain't no mean guy. I'm cool, man. Then once they get to see all that, man, I had to change that up a little bit. That's just one of my little quick stories. What was that question again? Because y'all know I'll be forgetting.
Wouldn't like it.
So what was it like for them Hey, John. So what was it like for them growing up, seeing you from Pee Wee to high school to college to pro, seeing you keep going up and up?
I got a story. And okay, so I'm gonna tell you the influence that John had on Pearl Cone in general, the high school that we went to. Before John got to Pearl Cone was it was just a high school. It was the inner city school in between two housing development. We call them the projects, and those kids went to Pearl Cone. It was just Pearl Cone Comprehensive High School. 1994, our freshman year, the name has changed to Pearl Cone Comprehensive Arts Magnet. Now, me being zoned to actually go to Pearl Cone, Al and Bean, all of us, we were zoned to go to Pearl Cone. Andre and Joe, they came from the Catholic school, from the private school. The reason they were able to come to Pearl Cone is because of the Arts Magnet program that somehow just came out of nowhere. We need to get Coach Fitzgerald on here. He need to do some explaining, because you were supposed to go to McGavick High School, John, and Andre was supposed to go to Hunters Lane. Am I correct, Andre?
That's right, Hunters Lane.
Yeah, so how it happened is crazy. It's beyond me. We'll never know that story. But I can tell y'all, I can remember when John first came, and you already knew of the person. You knew of the person just based off of the name that he had. But when he got there, he's 6'5", he's 240, he's in the 9th grade, and John Henderson wanted to play free safety. John Henderson wanted to play free safety. Nobody, I don't think his peers noticed that he played with. You 6'5" and you 240 pounds, and you want to play free safety because he thought, but he swore that he was the next Shaq. He knew he didn't have a career in football. It was going to be basketball. That was his love. Yep. And I just remember seeing that, and again, reiterating, piggybacking off what the other guy said, like the actual person, the outside stature was there, and it's intimidating, but the actual person is gold, man. Like, the guy was one of the best people that you could ever meet, and seeing his work ethic, and seeing how hard he wanted to be great, it kind of rubbed off on all of us, and that's where the success came that we had later on in high school. And he went off to do great things, and so it was always there. But to actually see the work being put in and the support system that he had, and the people around him that helped him got to where he got, that's nobody can put a price on that, man. And that's my dog.
So
let me say this real quick. Let me say this, John. Hold on. Let me say this. Albert Washington.
I'm just sitting in the cut, buddy.
No, but Albert Washington, I just wanted, Gates said that I wanted to come in on Gates at that moment. The best competition, you are in my top 2. Because I'm telling you, when he lined out, he had all intentions to do with his job. And I love that. I love when you take yourself to the highest level. Yeah, he pancaked me.
You ain't want that smoke, Joe. You ain't want that smoke.
He pancaked me. He got me.
But
I'm letting the people know.
Then that mean side he don't want you to know about. That thing was unleashed.
That.
And there was no way.
You still remember being pancaked, man.
Exactly.
That's the funny part.
Hey, but look, we also remember after being pancaked twice, he came to his senses, and they told him, "So you just gonna let him do you like that, John?" And his eyes rolled in the back of his head, and he clubbed me. He clubbed me like Reggie White into the parking lot.
Hey, man.
Hey, so
Beautiful, brother.
hey, and just to pick on Joe, just to answer that question though, I think the best thing about John is you got people around him that actually was around him from Pee Wee up to.
Absolutely.
That's what you know what I'm saying. It was AU. We was on those trips. We was there right beside him, going through everything. Then back home, even in high school, we were together all the time. Like,
Yeah, we were.
what time new CDs come out, Joe? A day.
Hey,
Every no limit CD.
Hey, my guy picked me up on, I think, a Tuesday or Thursday. Where we going?
We going straight.
We getting all the new stuff came out on CD. Everything. Twister at 12:01, and we there. So, and then as you grow and you take them into the first few years of Jacksonville and even UT, man, that's all different memories, man. That's what makes it so epic to be a friend of them, you know what I'm saying? And see what it was.
The bond is crazy.
Most definitely, man. We come from nothing. He come from nothing too, man. He may have went to a private school, but hey, that man, we come from, if you see the places we come from, to be true, his place is still there. They still got the same projects right now.
Yeah.
From back when he was younger, they are still up. People still operating off of those type of terms every day.
And you know what I learned? You know what I really know, man? The people that was there for me sacrificing. People. Now this is what I see. I actually see it now. Miss Starling now, paying for my tuition. Alan Sharp paying for my tuition, and it was illegal. Thelma Harper paying for tuition. I can say this stuff now, it's gone and dead. But these people that sacrifice, Miss Starling, they had a whole family. He had Dre to take care of. They had to pay no other tuition.
Man.
And that's what I remember. That's the blessing. That's why I'm here today. That's where I got what I got because of all of them people.
And that's what Gates meant. It's so valuable because also too, it wasn't, Gates may say work ethic, but when we got the mindset, we was unstoppable anyway.
It was different,
it was a whole nother mindset. But the thing about it though, what upgraded us was John introduced, let us get into a world where this man had supporters. People you can go spend the night over their house. They feed you, how you prepared for that game, how you mentally prepared where you don't have to worry about other things. And John had that around him already. So for him to grow up and then be the person he is, that's all. Hey, that's valuable, man.
I'm gonna share something real quick. I remember first meeting Al and watching him and John, and it told a story that I like to see in these younger guys coming in the NFL. Because a lot of times the younger guys that come in the NFL don't have the bond and the respect for the friendship like you guys had. And that's a lot of reasons why they get in trouble. Because, Al and John in Jacksonville, John couldn't get in trouble in Jacksonville. Because no matter who John met, if they was trouble, Al would pull him away. Al had no problem saying, hey, I don't know you, he don't know you, and you ain't never trouble, and we don't need trouble. Al was like the best friend, police, big brother, everything. And I used to watch that and be like, man, I like that, man. And people used to say, is that John friend? I said, no, that's John brother, because you couldn't have a better bond in this world. And Al, from me to you, I tell you what, if a lot of players had friends like you, they ass wouldn't be in the trouble they get in.
I appreciate you.
That's real talk.
That's real.
Hey, Tony.
I appreciate you.
Hey, Tony, but see, that's how we do. Every time.
Tell
them how we go out to the club.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The environment we grew up in, bro. We going to the club, 15 deep, all football jackets on.
And I'll say this. I think
Hey.
the beautiful thing about what you just said, Tony, about Al and how he protected him, and I know Gates and Dre Starling was the same thing. So like when they were in high school, like I had my own place, right? To keep them from doing something dumb, like they came over to my house. They stayed in my apartment. They kept my car. Like, wait, no, y'all, here's the keys to my car. Make sure y'all back. Drop me off at work. Make sure you come back and pick me up. I get off at 11 o'clock. Make sure you right here at 11.
That's how we growing up, man. For real.
Like, it started early. So those are the memories I have because I wanted to make sure that I protected and covered all of these guys, that they didn't get into any trouble in high school. And I'm glad, you know, I still was there when Joe went to college. I would go up on the weekends, but you know, by that time, life started for me. I made some trips to Jacksonville, but it was always great to know that these guys were always around him and they carried what was started by me, or like what Coach Fitzgerald did for me when I was in high school. You know, I just carried it over and did it for these guys when they went to high school. And so it was a blessing because to be able to watch all of them grow from the little wide-eyed freshmen that they were, and to see them by the time they were senior year, just grown men that was able to handle their stuff. Like for me, that was the beauty in it all.
So what was it like for all you guys being from Tennessee coming to Jacksonville the first time? You know, when John gets signed by the Jaguars, y'all be like, Florida.
What
Like,
we
what
do,
was it like, you know, coming out here for the first time?
What we do, Dre?
It had to be Dre. Dre was the first one to come.
Dre was the first one.
Y'all hogged the last section, man. I had to take my notes and cut them off. I couldn't even get in and say nothing. You know, it's funny. I don't know. I ain't the technology guy. I used to make fun of people to do that. But to answer all these questions, I mean, this is the one group. We all played college sports or sports. It's the one group that, like, we kept it the same. We was always 100 with each other. Like, even as he progressed from St. Pius to Pearl to UT to Jacksonville, I don't think we ever saw it as him any different. It was just Joe playing for a different team. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we kept in contact with everybody. We always talked. I mean, when I first got down to Jacksonville, you know, he went number 9 overall. We still going to McDonald's. We still getting 99-cent double cheeseburgers and think we got the best meal out there. I mean, it was little stuff like that. It's like, to this day, when anybody on this phone calls me and gives me their opinion, I trust their opinion, and that part has never changed. I know we all grown up, got families going different ways, but that part has never changed. I mean, there are so many stories, and I don't think everybody know this, but John played Jesus in middle school. If anybody ever know that was the first time I was in a play. We was in a play, and he was Jesus. Wait.
Say that again.
He played
Jesus.
He was the black 6'8" Jesus. I was a soldier. Supposed to be whipping Jesus and to make the story realistic. He helping me carry the cross. I'm supposed to be helping him, but I can't hold it because he's the biggest one out there.
Dragging the cross.
Hey, man, hold on.
We asking him for help, and he trying to play Jesus. We're like, hey, Jesus, man, you gotta help us a little bit.
Didn't David build that cross? He built a real cross, y'all. It was real heavy 2x4, and he made a real cross. Hey, and the other part of that story, I don't know if Drake's film. I let them. They was hitting me for real. That's how realistic we made it.
Because we was mad because we had to carry that big 10-foot cross that nobody. But you know, I mean, it's good to be on the phone with everybody. I mean, it's like nothing's ever changed, or like we in school. We used to be in school in the weight room. We'd do the whole band routine. That's what we had a routine at school. Routine with wardrobes. We wore the same jeans, rotate shirts. I mean, ain't nothing changed.
We were all in the same class. We had a child care class for an elective. So imagine all four of us was in a class full of babies, of students who had kids, and we were in there taking care of those kids.
Man.
So I got 2 questions. Here's the first question. And I'm gonna start with Big Al on this one. When did John transform from John Henderson, Clark Kent, to Big Hen, Superman?
It seemed like he talking about Murdoch. That's
Right. I don't know. I hope they ain't talking about Murdoch. You know what I'm saying?
He talking about Murdoch. He talking about the slapping in the back.
Well, like I said, I done been around him a lot. And so I've seen him hit a stop sign and the stop sign go from here to here with one hit. And so, and also I just want to throw this in though, because I went to the Pro Bowl with him, his first Pro Bowl. And you get to hear people talk about him that then played him all year. I'm talking about all pros and stuff. And the all pros, all the line they was talking about it. It's like, and you one of the hardest ever to block, to go against. Like they remember him like he's strong. And man, my guy going there getting a weightlifting competition ain't looked at a weight. You ought to see what we was doing at the house. We was chilling by the pool when they called us to come to the Pro Bowl. My guy go to the Pro Bowl, jump in and guess who he meet up? He meet with old big Larry Allen in the
Allen, yeah.
Oh, Joe, it all come down to it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we said it was done. We was just
there,
going to have fun
baby.
right
We
there.
gave a room service, man. That time, you got to realize too, us coming from where we come from, the man been Baby Shaq for so long. Baby Shaq was an icon before it was Big John and all that. So just like we went through a whole basketball phase with this man, where the gyms was packed, the outside was packed, just for him as Baby Shaq. And then he became a football, and then all of us became like our own thing, but we were still together. Man, it was unstoppable, just the energy around you. So, you know, that's what he was always like a super person to us. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
What's more wild, the Baby Shaq or Big John Henderson, the football player? What was more wilder growing up? Like the fans going crazy, like jam packed. What's more wilder?
I think I can ask. Can I answer that, please? I don't think.
And we gonna correct
I just think it was. I always been crunk. Once I got to know everybody, and I got to, what's the name? Then I started being me. Yeah. And I just cool and just do what I do. Yeah. Just like Al was talking about the Pro Bowl. So the second Pro Bowl, I get up there, got Peyton, Tom, we all at the bar downstairs in the lobby. And, I'm chilling with Casey Hampton. We sitting there. So shot number one come around. Okay, I take a shot with you, big dog. Roop. Take a shot with him. Next thing you know, we done 10 shots up. So we 10 shots. That's when all the chairs went in the water. Tossing them. I said, the party's in the pool. Boom, boom. I said, come on, Peyton. Let's go, baby. Brady. I'm just, man. Next thing you know, 5 minutes later after that, I was laying on the bed and wondering how I got up there. So,
Hey, Tone, you remember last year when he came to my house and we had a meeting and we went to a bar and this dude bought 15 bottles of wine? I'm like, all right, I'm trying to drink. Next day I wake up, I can't move my head the next day. I'm calling work.
I think I'm slightly to blame for that.
I'm like, dang.
I'm to blame for the drinking because it was they were with me. I would rather they be with me in a confined space than to be out in public drinking.
That's right.
Your first drink was in my apartment, and like we laughed the first time he ever had a drink because he didn't know how to handle it, and he was sitting in the corner talking to himself.
Yes, it was.
Hey, so big hand. So as we talk about,
can I say hello to Jay? Can I say what's up, Smiley?
What up, man? How you?
I know Al knows Smiley. I don't think Andre or Gason was his name, but Al knows Smiley. What's up, man?
If Smiley start dancing, man.
Hey, don't woo.
If he start whooping, I'm getting out there.
What up, man? How you been, man? Happy birthday.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. So we got some conversations going on, Smiley. You know what I'm saying? We just giving memories and stories. Right now, Tony getting ready to tell a phenomenal story. What's up, T?
So let me tell y'all. Big Hen, we always talk about all the stuff that all the friends around him did, but it comes full circle because Big Hen, all this stuff that Al and Dre and Gates, all you guys did to keep John safe. So John meets Smiley. Smiley is a dancer. Smiley ain't nothing but trouble. He's young, and I remember, Big Al used to get on to him. Big John used to get on to him, and now we come full circle. Smiley's coaching Little League football.
Oh man, congratulations, brother.
Oh man, how old are they?
I didn't hear you. Somebody tried to call in on my phone. Say it again.
Oh yeah.
We want to congratulate you for your changes in coaching football. How your little league doing? And happy birthday to John and all the things that he did to help you out in your life.
Well, I mean, I give a lot of thanks to all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because, like Tony, I met you when I was 19 and stuff like that, going through the changes and stuff. Then Joe, when I started working with you and stuff, y'all changed a lot for me, man. Big Al, you too, man. It's just, what I'm saying, being around positive people, made me become with a different outlook on life, you know what I'm saying? So, now, by me coaching these young kids and stuff like that, I have fun. They bring me a lot of joy. And I thank y'all for that, man, because I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, right now, if y'all didn't bring me to that level to where I became level-headed, I don't know where I'd be right now.
Man, you anytime, brother. And I think that's like the key, man. We have like Dre, Beam, and y'all pass it, and that's all I was doing. I passed it on and on. Even when I went to Oakland, real talk, Oakland Gates know this. They was the mentality. When I was talking to Tommy Kelly, and he would just say, "Man, this is how it is. That's how he is. That's what he do. Watch this." We was watching film. He said, "Don't watch this. It's always gonna work." And he do it, man. We had to change that whole mentality. Man, I got with the rookies. I got with this, man. And we had to change it. Then when we changed it, what did we do? We went 8-8. And that's just the way it got to go, man. This is the way life is. Life is just like this. And we got to keep doing to our kids so they can keep doing it to theirs. Sure. Man, I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful, man, to have great friends like you guys.
As each,
what you about to say, Tony?
As each person has a birthday or we celebrate a birthday, we as we get older, I think especially as we cross over that 40 threshold, we start thinking about, we don't start thinking about ourselves anymore. We start thinking about that legacy of what people think about you as you get older, and what are the memories. And all the memories can't be just crazy. They have to be who lives did you touch, who remembers you. Again, like I said, I met Big Al, and my first impression was, hey, John will never be in any trouble because that guy right there got his back. He 100 on him. and that legacy carries on.
Credit because I was hot-headed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brought me down to reality because I was that type of guy that was like, man, you say anything wrong to me, I was in your face. I didn't give a damn who you was.
And you couldn't be around us with that foolishness. We showed getting allowed. You had to change. But since we're talking about foolishness, what is the wildest you ever seen?
Oh, we got another special guest, John. John, we got another special guest. Who is it? Lex, bring him on.
Bring him on, Lex.
Who y'all got?
Oh, man.
Technology is with me.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Suspense, John.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Technology.
Still don't see it. I don't see nobody. Y'all tricking the invisible man. Hey, visible man.
Man.
This
I
was
can get them hooked up.
But go,
They're coming. John, who you think it is?
Obama.
Oh, man.
God, maybe if you was 50,
y'all got
Obama.
Shaquille O'Neal?
No, not yet.
Hey,
You're not 50. You got to be the 5-0 for that, baby.
Get Shaq on here.
Hey, it will be, we turned up.
Oh.
We ready, Lex?
Hey, listen. I can say one of the wildest times I had with you is when your birthday. We can't. You had the limo come pick me up, right? Yeah. I get to your house. I'm drinking like a damn fish. You know what I'm saying? Like when that Patron Silver first came out, drinking, you have a good time. We get the Sohos. You know what I'm saying? We two-stepping, having a good time. Good, great ass time. By the time we get to turn over, I'm in the VIP booth, just gone. Y'all all went and ate breakfast. Left me in the limo. Just there.
Hold on. There go my guest. There go my guest. There go my guest.
This is my baby sister. My baby sister, Unique. Y'all don't. Hey, y'all remember Nikki?
I know Nikki.
Great.
Yeah, I remember Nikki. Hey,
I know Nikki. I just talked.
She was the baby when you saw her. She was hey, Nick.
Nikki cannot drive.
And you know I'm
Happy birthday.
Thank you, boy. I love you.
You're welcome. Love you too.
Now you know you can't stay on that phone driving. Now you got to get off.
Hey, Joe, when you gonna be in Jacksonville?
I love you, girl. What you say?
When the next time you gonna be in Jacksonville?
He's in Jacksonville.
You know he be moving like a fish.
Nah, him.
I'm stable then.
I was COVID. Still, that man ain't moved since the pandemic.
I've been here since March, man. Hey, thank you for that special guest team, man. That's my baby. I was trying to get my own brother. I'm glad I needed one of my brothers and sisters. Come on. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, man.
I got you.
Great.
Hey, so once we got you guys on here, what's the most embarrassing story you can tell about John?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. One at a time. Let's get.
So what's the most embarrassing story you have about John so we can use it for some ammo against him?
Oh, Dre, what you
Bean.
got, Dre?
Start with Bean.
Oh, you gotta come back to me on
that.
Yeah,
I gotta think of the one I can use.
I got several embarrassing, but I don't know. Some of them can't be told.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, look, you scared by the
PG ones.
I got
the PG.
I got a couple of chalk line ones that are, you know what I'm saying?
I started to tell the one about when they were at my apartment the first time, like he had his first taste of alcohol, and we were having a good time. We were all talking, chilling, whatever, man. And we all just looked up for some reason. He was over in the corner talking to himself. And I don't know, Gage, you can probably chime in a little bit more because like I kind of kept coming in and out, but I don't know what happened. Like he just was. It did. That's when the rapper was born that night.
Oh no,
the rapper was born that night because that was the first time I had ever seen him transition that quick to rapping John.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
before Shaq had the bars, right?
That was Bean. Was that graduation night?
I think it was.
When it was our high school graduation, and the party was at your house.
Exactly.
I remember it was people like your apartment. The front of your apartment door was open, and Hodge was asleep in the door. Joe was asleep like across your bar.
Uh-huh.
Like it was people everywhere. It was crazy, man. It was feet everywhere. We wasn't supposed to be doing that, baby. You was a bad influence, baby.
Being the bad.
Hey, we had one though, and this is where my Martha Stewart come in at when you know OCD. We went to the spot Prism.
Mary Prism.
Good one.
Went to Prism, and so as we were coming back, I think Jeff threw up out the door or out the window or something.
Threw up out the window.
Yeah, it was about 10 degrees, -10. It froze up. So we get back to the apartment, and y'all know me. I can't leave something like that. I'm out in the cold, cleaning his throw up the whole time. It's freezing outside.
But here's the funny thing about that. As he's putting water on the truck, it's freezing. He's still out there trying to wash the truck. We like, Joe, it's freezing. The water, every time it hits the truck, is freezing. So we standing in the door laughing at him because he really tried to clean the truck up.
Hey, what were you guys drinking that night?
If y'all don't know too, he like to wash cars. He gonna wash everything going on. The man used to pick us up in a Delta 88 with them Kragers on there. And he made sure it was clean.
What young brothers taught him how to drive.
Hey, that's
And
all
you can
him.
drive
He
a
was
car
driving
with
for
one
all
finger.
of. He was 6 foot at 3. So you know what I'm saying?
That little car they used to be in.
Man, Joe car, the steering wheel was so loose you could drive with one finger and do a 360 in the thing.
You better know it. He had that thing sitting up in the front.
Can't drive. You know your friend can't drive when your best friend, no matter what, no matter where you going, what it look like, say, "Nah, man, I'll drive."
We don't want none of that action.
Oh, hey, one thing, hey, y'all remember how we used to drive, man, and everybody, hold on, everybody out the window like this, and everybody driving like, "What up? Yeah, that more bumping ain't it good? Bump, bump."
Listen to that
Everybody
Tupac.
out the window like,
Listen to Tupac.
that's it. And that was when we used to go to what was that place? Malibu. Now hold on. One question.
I got a story at Malibu.
When we walk in Malibu, what was the first thing we see?
A cold hard killer ran up on Joe and said, "You don't want none, Big John. You don't want." I'm talking about a cold hearted murderer. And I was like, "Oh Jesus, we just got in here with the Malibu. A cold hard killer just tried Joe off the whip." Man.
Hey, walk away from that though.
Yeah, we walked straight up back out of there.
Hey, my bad. I got to go.
Hey,
you don't see it. Hey, that's one thing. When we see trouble, hey, I know it was one time we went somewhere and I guess it started. We were just about to go in and we turned right back around. It's like, man, you ain't got time for that foolishness. I'm ready to just go in and shake it a little bit. You know what
Happy birthday.
Intermission, hold on.
Came out the Oh, they done cut off.
Yeah. Got the Hen family in the building, man. They had to go and tell me that happy birthday, man. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all. Love y'all. You see, yeah. Hey, y'all, you want some shirts made? Remember, I'm doing advertising real quick. You want some shirts, man? Go to Precision Cut. You know what it is. Cecil, you know what I'm saying? Go and get. I got you. Discount.
What's up, Hen family?
Hey,
How you doing, Tommy?
What's up?
Oh, look at everybody in there.
What's up?
oh, they can't hear these stories, man. They can't hear these stories. Oh, they did. Y'all with Lex. Thank you, Lex.
You done put us off the show.
Yeah. Basically, y'all got a couple minutes. Oh, that's why. I didn't. You know how it is. You don't want the kids to hear when them stories y'all be talking about. Y'all make. Yeah, they ain't got Facebook. So I'm good.
Hey, listen, hold on, wait. Let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever really felt the power of John when he slapped you on your shoulder? It felt like your whole arm is about to come off?
Oh, yeah. He rearranged organs and everything when he smacked.
So that's like you got to. I've been around him so long that I brace myself for it now. So when he coming, I move with it so the impact don't hit me as hard. So it's still gonna hurt.
But do y'all remember when he went through his little John phase when all he did was walk around screaming?
Hey, so you thought he was Little John?
Hey,
He thought he was Little John. He went through that phase. He could. That's all he said.
Hey, and Doom didn't make it no better going into Martini Monday. Every time we get to Martini Monday, as soon as I walk in, Big John, can I get up? Yeah. Then I'll be like, no, Doom, no, man, I'm good. Big John, can I get a yeah? Don't know, man. They say, yeah, okay. And that's when it all turned on after that. It all turned on after that. Oh man, hey man, we got stories. I know we can go all day with this, man. We can go all day with this. And see, I'm gonna get the other stories once we off the air because I know how y'all are. You already know. Yeah. Where you at? Who was that? Al? Where you? Oh, Al done left me already.
Hey, Al.
Oh, Al had to go, man. Well, man, hey y'all, I just thank y'all, man, for just coming out and doing this for me, man. Taking out the time, telling the people who I am, that on and off the field. Appreciate your family for coming in, surprising. It's gonna be a special day. They got some stuff. I'm stuck in the office right now, y'all. Just let you know that. Wifey took me she took me to the beach, y'all, and then y'all remember my closet, right?
Mhm.
The beach house is just my closet. That's how it was. It took me 3 steps to go from one end to the other. I said, baby, this is perfect. You got me in my own closet.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, 1 year old.
Especially for the person that's scared of the water.
Is she gonna let this one play football? That's the question.
No.
Hey, Joe, whenever you get a chance, man, come out to Arlington, man, and meet some of my kids that I coach, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We'll set up a Zoom call for him. Lex, I'm looking for one more guest that's supposed to come on. Did we get him?
But hey, Smiley.
Yeah.
Right now, I probably could if we did social distance, we outside. I definitely could do. I love you, baby. I definitely can do that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, our practices is on Monday and Thursdays. So, whatever day you choose from out of that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, no problem, bro. You know I do it for you, man. Time. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Lex, do we have a winner for today?
Did we have
1, 2, and 3? The winner for the prizes, for the cash money and the autographs.
We waiting on a moment of
Waiting
silence.
on it.
Hey, but no, hey, look, we got about 9 minutes left, man.
Hey, Gage, why don't you tell that story about when we went down to Haywood County with Corey Boy knocked Joe face mask off.
Oh my God!
No. That was Collierville.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I thought it was Haywood.
No, it was our freshman year.
Oh my God!
Our freshman year.
So the only reason I bring that up is because I think Tony had asked a question about when the switch happened. I think that for me, being up in the booth watching it, I think that was the switch that happened for all of y'all. Not just him, but y'all as a team to realize, like, man, we got to grow up and get in the weight room because this gonna happen to us every year.
That definitely started it. That definitely started it. But you got to remember too, Joe still thought he was a basketball player.
Yeah.
My team.
It wasn't until our junior year, senior year. We had won the first.
That's what I said on the original podcast. It was his junior year where it flipped, but I really thought something happened when go ahead, Gage.
Yeah, no, because you got to remember, Joe's junior year, Joe was like one of the top 10 players in basketball in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And so him and Slay, they had a plan. We finna go in Coach Fitzgerald's office, and you finna tell Coach Fitzgerald you just playing basketball. Well, they went to Coach Fitzgerald's office, and Coach Fitzgerald told Slay to get out. and Coach Fitzgerald had that talk with Joe for about an hour and a half. Joe went back in the gym where Slay was, and Joe said, man, I'm just going to play basketball. Football. And basketball was over after that. I think it's switched then because you got to remember, our senior class.
I would have got that from my wife. Like, how much you going to get? Hey, tell Jay he's trying to mute himself.
My bad.
You got to remember, our senior class, John was the Gatorade Player of the Year.
Right.
And we had people like Julius Peppers and Dennis Johnson that went to Kentucky, Ronald Curry. Like, those were all players in our class who were like the top players in America. And John was the Gatorade Player of the Year. And so I think that junior year going into our senior year is when you really seen him switch it and turn it on that, okay, because you went from 6'7", 250 to our senior year, he's 6'7", he's 285. So he put that work in the weight room, and the results paid off because he ended up having 31 sacks his senior year. And of course, we went back to back and won, the state championship again, man. And I think from that point on, I think that started his work ethic, and then getting the UT and the dogs that they had before, UT is trash what they are right now. They trash, though. I'm just gonna go and say that.
So let me ask you guys this real quick. So when he came to the Jaguars, you know what John is legend for? The slap. What was the slap like in Tennessee when he started getting slapped? Like, was the fans and the guys were like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. What happened? Like, what do you all think about that?
It's on in Jacksonville. I saw it.
He don't want to get slapped in college.
So kind of like for us, I think when I first seen him getting slapped, my initial thought was, what the hell is he doing?
That was mine. I'm like,
that's something new right there.
Exactly, Al. That's the same thing I said. I said, what is going on with him? Why is he letting folks slap him? Like, he don't, like, lost his mind. For me, I always knew he didn't need that type of thing. In my head, I'm like, he didn't need that type of thing because once he got out there on the field, it was coming.
Yeah.
But to get on national TV, and I'm like, dang, like, Gage, did you see what just happened? Like, what is Joe doing right now? Somebody call Al. Tell Al, ask Al what is going on right now.
You see who you got slapping him.
Look, you know what? Like, my rookie year, I didn't do it. Yeah. You're right, I didn't need it. But it was y'all, it was just one moment. Mm-hmm. I was actually nervous the game. I don't know why I was nervous. And I needed a hit. So this is before the thing even got to the screen. And I just went to Joe and said, Joe, slap me. I said, just slap me. I went in there, I turned some music on, and I was just bouncing, doing my thing before the D-line and O-line went out to warm up. And I said, Joe, just slap me, man. God, I can't shake it off. I'm trying to get ready, and I can't shake it off. I said, go ahead, man. And he had a little, small, soft hand. Oh, yeah. And then he did it the first time, and it was cool. And I said, good. I was like, yeah, let's go, baby. Then I said, shit. I said, well, this next week, guess I want to go back in here and do it again since I felt, And it led to the second one. It's still nobody recorded. Then Jack heard about the next one, and that's when the film guys came down on y'all see. So then I just let that thing go and let it be part of the ritual thing in the moment. Hey, Ray Lewis had that. I said, well, guess what? I guess I got the
I
John,
see
you
you.
that in Oakland?
I did not patent that thing. I have no idea, but I sure should have.
But the question is, do you miss it all?
Oh no, I'm good. I don't want to play in that one. It looks soft. I said it because you can't hit somebody the wrong way. So I don't know. I'm glad I didn't get to play in it. Even though we deal with what we deal with.
You ain't built for this era, Joe. You ain't built.
Not at all.
Man. It don't even feel. That's just me, in my opinion. And these guys out there, they do what they do. They balling. They still sacrificing. They still doing. No, man, respect, man, ups to all of the guys that play now.
Right.
And I'm not putting it down, just saying it was a different era. That's all it was.
So I'm gonna ask you. So who you got your money on this year?
My mama, yo. No, just
who you got your money on this year to win the Super Bowl?
Hold on, man. I got a pause. She's on the fit. Hey, when you better stop. You better stop.
I'm a bridge in the house.
My bad.
You good, big dog. You good. Mama.
Well, mama,
Got a
hey,
bad
mama.
connection.
Somebody set up the sound.
There
for
she
mama.
is.
Mama.
Hey, mama.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
We can hear you. You got that audio.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to fix
Ain't nobody.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Mama having a
I can't
Teddy
hear.
Riley moment.
Andre.
Hey, Miss Bridget,
Hey,
how are you?
Andre. Hi.
Hey.
And Mike button. Hey, Mama Bridget.
How you doing?
Hey, Mama.
I can't hardly hear the video.
That's okay.
That's a
Press the volume.
We love you.
Happy
We love
birthday,
you.
John. Birthday to ya. Happy
Oh.
birthday to
Uh-oh, there we
ya.
go.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Joe. We love you.
I love you.
Are you having a good day?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm reading your lips.
Oh, no.
Hey, Al.
Hey, Mama. Hey.
Hey, mama.
Hey.
Can't hear a thing.
Hey, so hold on, mama. Hold on, okay? Hold on.
It's over for.
So, guys, man, I really want to appreciate it, man. We got to get up out of here. It's 2:00.
Okay.
We're finna drop this. So, people out there, man, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to Big Hen Extravaganza birthday band weekend. Hey, man, I got all my dogs and my mom and my sisters and my brothers. Man, I love you guys, man.
Love
and
you
guess
too.
what? JFL, we out of here, thing.
Woo, we out
Love
of
you,
here.
big guy, man. Love you.
Birthday,
Love you,
baby.
fellas. Love you, man.
Bye, babe.